Oopsie daisies. Okay, so cool. Today, as I am speaking, it is January 3rd. And that video that you're watching on the screen in this moment, that was made on January 2nd. And the last video that I posted, December 31st of 2024. And now it's 2025. You may think, Giselle, what are you going on about? What's the point? Who cares? I care, fam, because accountability is very important to me and being honest is very important to me. But apparently a lack of discipline is not that freaking important to me. Oh, I guess it must be important because I feel a lot of shame in this moment. However, on my last video, I was talking about how I was going to stretch and post a video every single day, and I was going to be super on top of it. And then day 1 and day 2 came and went, and here we are on day 3 of the new year. Happy 2025, you beautiful people. And I'm just now getting to it. Now, will I always rather show up late than not at all? Yes, all right? Unless it's like a job interview, but that's really about it. I'd rather show up late than not at all. Okay, cool, here we are. But, dude, I'm already kicking myself. I'm not very happy with myself, to say the least. Because at the end of the day, fam, you have to remember that self-esteem and self-respect comes from showing up for yourself. So like if you make a promise to yourself and you honor that promise to yourself, you are going to then trust yourself more, which garners your respect, which makes you love and appreciate yourself more. Because think of it this way. If you have a friend, right, and you tell them to do this task, and they promise you up and down, oh my God, yes, here's the game plan on how I'm going to do this task. This task is going to be so fun, fresh, wow. And then you show up to them when the task is needed and, oh no, dude, my bad, I forgot. Okay, cool. The first time I'm going to let it slide. Things happen. I saw the intention. I saw the vibes. Love. I'm going to give you another chance. Come up to you again and you drop the ball again. Ooh, I'm starting to trust you less. Are we really friends? Do you actually care? Do you actually value this relationship we got going on? By the third time, bro, I'm gonna stop asking you. I'm gonna stop asking you, you know? And that's how I feel with the relationship with me. Now you might say, okay, G, cut yourself some slack, give yourself more credit. Do you really treat other people in the world like this? The answer to that is yes, I do. Unfortunately, and maybe fortunately, I think it's called boundaries. But fortunately and unfortunately, baby, I'm not a hypocrite. I treat myself the same way. But there's a lot of shame associated when I don't show up for myself the way I need to show up for myself. And the other kicker is I show up for people like hard. So why is it so difficult for me to show up for myself too? You feel me? In an effort, though, to help build this self-love, this self-respect, and like continue building our discipline skill, because I think that's what it is at the end of the day, is a skill to be disciplined or whatever. Let's come up with some like non-negotiables, you know? So non-negotiable number 1, I have to stretch. I cannot go a day without stretching or doing yoga or whatever the frick frag you want to call this mess that you're watching right now. I cannot go a day without doing it. It makes me feel good. It's nice because I get to just listen to 20 minutes worth of music uninterrupted, whether I want to listen to a little worship music or Ariana Grande or whatever the daylights I want to listen to, I can listen to it. Another non-negotiable is I need to walk. Period. Any sort of cardio, but at the very minimum, I need to walk. And that's on period. That's it. I don't need to be out here running marathons. For right now, all I need to do every single day is walk for 20 minutes and stretch for 20 minutes. Like, come on, G. Like, I'm simple, you know? We should also include having a serving of fruits and veggies every single day. Right now, I'm being fun and fresh wow by doing a fruit smoothie in the morning. They're super green because of all the spinach I put in that mug. But it's just Greek yogurt and a cup and some change of some frozen fruit. Right now, I'm a huge fan of mangoes and berries together. Delicious. And orange juice. And I think that's been fantastic. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel fancy. Feels like a very cute like self-care thing. So that's another thing that just boosts me up. I know it's good for my body. And don't talk to me about the sugar right now. I'm getting my fruits and my veggies in, okay? But it makes me feel good. And, you know, it helps. And honestly, the easiest top priority that I should make is drinking more water. Mi agua, mi vida. Ay, Dios mío. I do not drink. I do not drink enough water. My lips are so deflated, so crusty, so dusty, so ay, pobrecitas. I need to drink more water. Right now, at best, I drink like a 32-ounce water bottle every single day at work. And then I come home and it's like, water who? you know? So yeah, I should be prioritizing that for sure, just to help hydrate, help my organs, help digestion, help a lot of things. And it's good for me. God, man, I just hate having to go to the bathroom every freaking 20 minutes. And unfortunately, I can already tell that I'm going to regret the next couple of words that are going to come out of my little mouth. But a non-negotiable is going to include we have to go to the gym every single day and do some weight training. Fam, look, part of the reason we're going so easy, so slow with this little yoga sensation, is number one, it's easy. Number two, it's fun. Number three, and most important, my bones are brittle. Like, everything about my ligaments is not normal to me. And especially now when I feel like a limpy little marshmallow. And I'm not talking about aesthetics. I'm not talking about, oh, yes, girl, you look like a cute little mellow. Or, oh, girl, you right, you look a little squishy. That's not the intention here. Okay, familia? What we're going for here is, oh, I can turn my neck and not worry about dislocating something or pulling a muscle. Or I can get up from my little bed on the floor and not feel like my hamstring might physically pop out of my anatomy. Like, it would be nice to pick up like a jug of milk from the fridge and not feel my wrist about to snap. Like, there's a lot of benefits to having muscle. There's a lot of benefits to, being healthy in that regard. And with the whole body fat to muscle ratio that I got going on, it's just not looking good on paper, my lovely little lovelies. Fam, we gotta go back to the gym. It's the truth. It's the truth of the matter. Are we on a time constraint? Yes. But do we gotta do it? Yes. So, non-negotiable. But that's enough. That's enough. I'm not gonna keep doing myself dirty. That is enough non-negotiables right there. So as a quick recap, and I really should have written all of this down. Number one, non-negotiable. We got to do our yoga. We got to stretch. Cool. Every day. No exceptions. Number two, we have to walk. Cool. That's not hard. But really, we're going to have to up the ante eventually, But for right now, just a form of cardio, we're going to stick to walking 20 minutes a day. Cool. Bet. Number three, eat our fruits and veggies. That's okay if I eat an apple in the morning and then a salad at night. As long as I eat my fruits and veggies, I can have it and sneak it in my little smoothie. Cool. Okay, cool. Fruits and veggies. Number four, drink my agua. Very importante. You should do it too. Straight. And number five, weight training, non-negotiable every single day. Oh my God, as I say that out loud, it makes me want to cry. But it is what it is. It is what it is. You know why? Because all of these things are importante, are good for me. And matter of fact, all the little like gurus or whatever, all the little self-help writers, all of them, the psychologists in them, they encourage you to find your why. So you know what? We got five. Let's explain. Okay, let's explain our five. Okay, you want to put me to the test? Stand 10 toes. Here we go. So the big why, like, why am I even posting about this to begin with? Well, number one, to build a community, right? I want to find my tribe, and this is the easiest way to put it out there for as many people as I can possibly find that can be part of my community. I understand that I'm not everybody's cup of tea, you understand? But the people that do like to drink it, hey, let's have a party. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, the heater cut off. I feel like I'm yelling in my little empty-ass apartment. But okay, but yeah, I want to build my little community. And number two, I want to build a relationship with myself. This is a dream that I've had for a very long time. And I have a vision for how I view what my life should be. And it's all with the best of intentions. And I'm doing myself a disservice by not doing it. And by posting this stuff on the internet, I got a bunch of strangers that can hold me accountable if I can't hold myself accountable. But I know I can. And I'm going to prove that I can. And therefore, I'm documenting it. And if it helps you, then great. Look at point one, community. You know what I mean? Okay, so that's like the overarching. Now let's break down every single goal. Goal number one, why are we stretching? Why the yoga? Really, because I'm a brittle bone little abuelita. And number two, because I need to build my confidence that I can show up for myself on a consistent basis. And if I can't show up to stretch every single day. If I can't do that, fam, we got a problem. Like, it's just stretching, G Money. Like, get it together. So, and so far so good. You know, I may not be posting about it every single day, but I am getting up and stretching and doing my little thing, chicken wing, and that makes me feel good. And brings up my next point as to why are we stretching. Apparently, don't quote me, I found it one time on the internet. I did not fact check it, and we all know how it goes. If you saw it on the internet, it must be true, right? But I saw that, according to some doctors, the more flexible your spine is, the more longevity and the easier your life is as you get older. And the fact that I am currently 29, familia, and I have to worry about looking left and right or getting up out of bed, that's a problem. And I can't help but feel like, ooh, once upon a time, my spine was mighty flexible. And now these days, I am pulling a muscle brush in my teeth. So the developments here are not looking good. And what better way to make it more flexible than stretching it? You know what I mean? So longevity is another reason for stretching, showing up for myself. Number 4, I love the time alone. Just listening to whatever little like worship music I want to listen to, or if I want to listen to my little pop album to get my little confidence up. Because, you know, I'm single or whatever recently, and it's tough out here after a breakup. And I don't want to talk about it, but it's tough. And I'm not going to get into it, but it is. And it's time to just like be alone, focus on my body, get in tune with my body. And I guess that brings up another solid reason, just checking in on myself to figure out like, ooh, my hips are feeling extra tight today, or oh, my shoulders are extra tense, or why is my jaw so fucking tight right now? It's a good like indicator of what's going on in my life. It's a good indicator of progress, like if I'm feeling a lot better the next day, and making sure that I am showing up with grace to not bully myself if I'm not the same that I was the day before, if the day before seemed better or whatever. So there's a lot of reasons why I think stretching should be considered a non-negotiable. Cool, straight. Number 2, cardio. So why do I think it's important? Number 1, I have a dog. She needs as much activity simulation. She is in a simulation. This poor angel from above living her best Sims dog life. But she needs as much stimulation as possible, and we live in an apartment at the end of the day, so the more I can take her outside the better. But also like for my own benefit, just like getting on a treadmill or getting on an elliptical or getting on a little bike or stationary bike or whatever, doing a little Zumba video, who cares? I like it. I do. It's just getting up to do it is tough, but I enjoy it. And another reason that I'm making it a non-negotiable is the feeling of success that I get from doing it. It's not nearly the same from stretching. The feeling of being like, I did that. That's what's really building my self-esteem and my self-respect. And honestly, my little tush. So that's reason number 3, you know, it's going to help physically recomp, I'm just gonna say it like that. It's gonna help recomp my body the way I need it to be, the way I would like it for it to be. It just aligns with the goals I have for my quote unquote like full potential body. So yeah, it's good for my heart health. That's another reason. I'm getting older. I have bad anxiety. I can feel the palpitations, and I have a feeling that's not normal, babe. So the better I do with like my cardiovascular health, the better off I think I will be in the long term, because life at the end of the day is not so bad, and I don't want to die right away anymore. So I would like to live for as long as I can while also maintaining a good quality of life, and I don't want to be hooked up to any machines or living a sad time just because I refuse to go to the gym. You understand what I'm saying? So more cardio for a better quality of life, and so that I can align with my full potential body. So that's that. Why the fruits and veggies, you may ask? Great question. Your girl has tummy issues. I'm not going to over-explain that one. Use your imagination. Your girl has tummy issues. The smoothies help. Okay? Period. Also, I can fool myself. It has fruit and vegetables. Therefore, it has minerals and vitamins, and of course, that's going to make my skin and look healthy, and my hair look shiny, and things look voluptuous and luxurious and soft. If it doesn't do that and that's all placebo, then dope. It is what it is. I'm drinking my little fancy ass green smoothie cup. And if it is doing that, then even better. Look at me go. Also, it's the routine self-care that I like. Like, some people have their daily bubble bath, some people have their daily face mask, some people have whatever the daylights they have. My little smoothie is like my show and tell. That's my look at me go, I did this, I am a healthy girly. Here's the proof. Like, that's what it is. It's like proof that I am making a good decision while also having a good time doing it. And it tastes delicious. Hello. And my body's happy about it. Hello. And I got to use the bathroom. Hello. Like, you understand what I'm saying? But it just looks like a girly good time. So there's a lot. I guess that one's more for like, I guess the smoothie aspect is more for the social, whereas like the roots, fruits, and vegetables is for the health benefits, mainly so that I can use the bathroom. That's that. Moving on to the water. Water, again, digestion. Who doesn't love a good, hydrated organ, you know? Also, I'm in a new chapter of my life. I really need to just help my body flush out whatever it needs to flush out to the best of its ability. And right now, I don't think operating on 32 ounces of water is doing it any sort of justice. So that's how I feel about that, right, familia? Last but not least, weight training. Now, why do I think weight training is so important and must be a non-negotiable? Well, again, my full potential body, she has weights in her hands, period. Like, that's the only way that type of body can get achieved is by getting muscle on it. That's it. Also, muscle will burn more calories during my rest time than not having muscles will. So we want muscle on our body. So that is doing extra work when I'm just trying to chill. It's like an investment. Number 3, the more muscle I have, the healthier my heart and my other organs will be. Number 4, weight training is simply good for my bone density. As someone who's a little abuelita, she needs that type of activity in her life, whether she wants to do it or not. I don't know if you can tell, but out of all of the non-negotiables, this is not the one I'm looking forward to the most. It's not. But there are plenty of reasons to do it. And that's just being disciplined, baby dolls. That's all it is. Obviously, though, if we want all of this to become reality and not dreamland fantasy, I need to give myself a lot of grace, baby. And that all that means is that as long as we show up and do it, we did it. If that means showing up and doing the absolute bare minimum, baby girl, that's what we do. In time, okay? We can raise the intensity, we can mix and match the type of non-negotiables, we can add to the list if we need to or want to, but for right now, it's all about showing up. So if today I pick up a 5-pound weight, tomorrow I pick up a 10-pound weight, and on day 3 I gotta go back to like a 5, if not a 2-pound weight, it does not matter. I picked something heavy up, I put it back down, I did it a couple of times, I went home. That's all that matters. If some days I want to stretch at 6 en la puta mañana, but the next day I don't want to stretch until like 11:59 p.m., it does not matter to me. You know why? Because we did it. And if I only drink 60 ounces of water as opposed to the 198 or however many I'm supposed to be drinking, it's more than the 32 that I drank today. And girly pop, even if I did the 32, at least I drank the 32, but we're aiming for a little bit more. But you understand my concept here. If whatever, the fact is that before I go in the night to sleep, buenas noches, you know, I did my non-negotiables. That is the top number 1 priority. Now, you might want to leave a comment down below saying, hey girl, that's whack. That's out of priorities. That's not important. You should consider doing this and X, Y, and Z. And we will cross that bridge when we get there. Okay. And I would love to know, because maybe you're right. Actually, now that I think about it, I should be including more like networking. I should be including like making friends. I should be including maybe doing something with my brain other than my body. Like reading or something. But for right now, this is most aligned with what I need to be doing. In order for all of the other things to fall into place, I need to build a solid foundation. And I can't help but feel like the foundation is going to start with my body before I can tackle on anything with my emotions or my mind. I'm not saying that, getting my body like in the shape or its full potential is going to solve any of my problems, but it's going to get us a step closer to giving us like an even playing field on which to do so. Does that make sense? I really hope that makes sense. And if it doesn't, again, leave a comment down below. In the meantime, I'm going to be posting on social media, Ugh. Instagram. I haven't used Instagram in over a decade, fam. I'm going to be using Instagram and TikTok and Twitter/X or whatever it is. Whatever would make Elon laugh if I called it. So it's probably Twitter. I'm going to be posting on that. And feel free to follow me on that. I think it's the same handle. If not, I'll figure it out and put it in the description. But that way you can see my smoothies. You can see like my little Apple Watch showing you my steps. If I manage to take like a little gym selfie or whatever. But yeah, fam, if you like this video at all, please make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, all of that good jazz. Know that I love you with all of my heart, and I will catch you in my next video.